Real estate agents, how many videos should you actually be posting on social media to get the best bang for your buck and the best results to grow your business? And if you don't know me, my name is Jarvis. We're going to talk about this very thing today based off of the many different hundreds of real estate agents that I've worked with to help their social media. And here are some of the stats that we've helped create for some of our clients that we worked with at Jarvis Media. So let's dive into it. What exactly should you be doing in terms of the amount of videos you should be posting on social media? Well, there's a couple different things here, and I have a little story to kind of give you as well to kind of push this point home. But first and foremost, I want you to be realistic. The problem that a lot of real estate agents get into is that they look at creators whose job it is to create content, or even just people who like to create content and they enjoy it, right? And they look at that, and they kind of set that as like the metric that they need to hit. When in reality, that's not accurate, and it also can get you into trouble because it can make you just have some unrealistic expectations. So if you're looking at a content creator like Mr. Beast, or even somebody like Gary Vee, who is like kind of really a content creator, if you really think about how much time they put into, making content every day, those are unrealistic expectations for the modern small business owner, the average small business owner, I should say. And the reason for that is because you have so many different things that you need to do that it's unrealistic to take an outsized amount of time to make 4 hours of content every single day, right? That's completely unrealistic. Even if you like to, that's not what's going to drive the most growth for your company. Because keep in mind, you're the chief salesperson, you're the chief marketer, you're the person who actually delivers. You are also the expert. You have to be the face of the company. You have to handle all of your billing and all of your taxes and things like that. Like, you don't have an accounting department to help take some of this stuff off your load, or a sales department to take some of this off your load. Or even if you do, you're still probably doing a lot of this. So all that goes to say is that you need to be realistic and not compare yourself to people who have a team of like 10 to 20 people just making their content. So you need to be realistic and not expect that social media is going to suddenly make you a ton of money in a month if you get a lot of views. That's not how it works. And I wish it was. That's not how it works. It will take time and it will build, so you can't you can't bet the farm on a single horse, basically, right? So you need to focus on your main goals. So I always recommend, I think you can honestly get 5 videos done per week. The reason for that is because obviously you have Monday through Friday. I know real estate agents, obviously you're working on weekends a lot too, but that's usually more for like, on the spot listing appointments and things like that. So Monday through Friday, you have 5 days, and I think you can make a video for each day. Why? Because you don't need, especially in the beginning, to have this elaborate concept with all of these things. You can just make a video that features your face talking to the audience, and that will do better than 80% of your auto posting things that you pay for, than 100% of the content that you're just putting out there that are links to your website. That really generates very few results. And so you're going to get some great results just making some 60-second videos, which everybody has time for in the day. I mean, we all have 60 seconds every day. Let's be honest about it. The next part, though, we want to focus on is quality over quantity. So I was speaking with a client of mine who was mentioning, hey, we really need to be making more videos. I don't want to make 4 videos per month or even 12 videos per month. I want to be making 3 videos per day. And I took a step back and I said, well, okay, I understand the idea of creating more videos, and that's not a bad idea necessarily, but why do you want more videos? What is more videos going to help you do? And then ultimately the answer to that was, well, we want more views. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, what if we could get more views with less videos? What if we could have a strategy that we did 4 videos a month and we got 60,000 views? And those are real numbers that we talked about. And she's like, well, yeah, I guess that would be fantastic. And so it's like, okay, awesome. So our strategy is not, let's get more videos out there for the sake of getting more videos out there. The strategy is, no, we want to get more views, because that will increase our brand, increase the amount of people who know about us, who then can know, like, and trust us, can enter our funnels, and can ultimately become clients that we can help. That is how the general social media funnel works for most real estate agents. So quality is going to determine how many views you get, not quantity. Obviously, if you have high quality and high quantity, that's the best. But usually we're dealing with limited resources here, and we can't just make as many videos as we want that are all perfect quality. So at the end of the day, perfect quality is much better than perfect quantity. And what do we mean by quality? We don't mean that you need to have the best lights, you need to have the best sound, all of that kind of stuff. What we really mean is that you want to know who you're talking to and what you should be talking to them about that helps put you in the spotlight of, hey, I'm a professional here. I'm going to help your life. I'm going to give you a lot of value that's going to make your real estate journey a better experience. So that therefore, when you're ready to buy or sell a home, why would you work with anyone other than me? That is the goal of an organic strategy for most real estate agents out there. And that's what we recommend with the clients that we run with. So you need to put yourself in a perspective where, or in position, I should say, where you can illustrate that you are the top person to help them. And you can only do that through giving them advice and helping them walk through steps that are actually going to make their real estate experience much better. Now, where volume helps the most, as I delete everything, where volume helps the most here is not where you think. Volume doesn't necessarily help you get more views. To a certain point on certain platforms, more volume, like if you post like 5-6 times a day, like reels on Instagram, you will not only get diminishing returns, but you will start to get reduced returns. So volume doesn't necessarily help in terms of getting some more views. It will to a degree, but it helps most with the ability to create content at scale and to test it at scale. And so what that means is that if you put out 100 videos and you just leave it at that, right? You just put out 100 videos and then that's it, right? Okay, that's fine, and you'll get a good amount of views for that. That's awesome, and you might get a little more experience, a little more comfortable in front of the camera. But what you really should be doing with those 100 videos is you should be looking at your insights. Every social media platform has insights, and it's all for free, and it's all amazing knowledge that you used to have to pay marketers hundreds of thousands of dollars for. So if you're looking at your insights and you have 100 video views, well, I guarantee you some videos will do better than others. And if some are doing better than others, you should be able to track that in your insights. You want to look at reach. You want to look at impressions. You want to look at, if anybody can read that, you want to look at click-through. You want to look at, all these kinds of things to understand, okay, what is my audience reacting to in the most positive light? Which videos are resonating most with them? And if you post 100 videos, some are going to do a better job at hitting these numbers than others. And so you start doubling down on that content. You start doing more of the thing that's getting you better results. And then guess what? You do it all over again. And you kind of keep this process going until your content just becomes a machine of generating really great results. And that is ultimately how volume helps you. The more volume you have, the more analytics you can look at, the better results you'll get, the faster you can improve and start making content that's better and better and better. Now, lastly here, the thing to think about, guys, is perspective. So when we put out content, it can be really upsetting to see, 100 views on a video because we see people who are getting 50 million views on videos. But we need to really think about this in terms of perspective. Our primary goal of our business is not to get the most views in the world. That's not what we're doing. Other people are doing that. So naturally, we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to, what the people who's trying to achieve the most views possible, and that's their whole end result of their business. We shouldn't compare that because our business is getting clients and helping them in their real estate journey. So we need to understand that 100 people seeing content like ours, content that's about real estate, content that's helping people understand the buying or selling process in your market, and content that helps people understand basically, why they should work with you and how you illustrating your expertise. Those views are far more important than people just watching a video because it's entertaining, right? These are real people who are semi-warm leads who are interested in your content and they want to see more of it because they're most likely in the middle of their home buying or selling journey, or they will be soon. So 100 views is not bad. Think about you could, and this analogy I used on a podcast that I was on not too long ago last week. And the way to think about this is, okay, let's say that you had a small auditorium that you could walk into at any time you wanted to during the day. And at any time you wanted to, you could address 100 people in your market about real estate, and you knew that they were interested in this content. How valuable would that appear to you? How valuable would that be to just have that audience always there that you could just tap into whenever you wanted to? Well, that's exactly what we have on social media. We have 100 people who pretty much every time we post, we can get in front of for the most part. 100 is not that hard of a number to hit with your social media videos. And so we have that audience available to us. It just doesn't feel nearly as rewarding as, because we see other people creating this content that gets millions of views. But that perspective is really important because, again, our goal is not just to get the most views possible. Our goal is to actually get business and get clients that we can help on the real estate journey. So ultimately, guys, how many videos should realtors post? Most importantly, you should post however many you comfortably can without sacrificing valuable components to your business. And then also, don't be too focused on trying to just make videos for the sake of making videos. If you made 50 videos in an hour and it's the exact same kind of video and just the exact same environment, and you're not really trying to improve the video as you go through, then that's not really going to generate you great results. And then also volume, is really helpful mostly just for tracking those results. And of course, your perspective is widely important, and it should be encouraging you to make more videos, not discouraging you and making you think that your content sucks, because it doesn't. You're just appealing to a far more niche audience than Mr. Beast is, who's creating entertaining videos that anybody would find entertaining. So when it comes down to how many videos should realtors post, really, it comes down to as many as you reasonably can while maintaining these metrics, while constantly improving, while focusing on quality, and without sacrificing the main message, which is you're a real estate expert and you can help people in their real estate journey. Hope that was helpful. See you guys in the next video. Bye.